A game like Soju is cheap, bad for your health, and nothing but a mass of chemicals sweetened with saccharin, yet you keep coming back to it.
All right, so today we're gonna be reading Crimson Desert review with Anthony, who has played. How many hours have you played it? For about 4 million hours.
No, not 4 million.
Did you at least play like 20 hours?
I played enough where I guess you could say I dream about it in my sleep.
Okay, that's over
So
100 hours then. I would assume.
yeah. hmm
Okay, well over 100 hours. So thank you so much for coming, Anthony. I was gonna read it by myself, but I haven't played the game enough where I could actually react to the reviews. So Anthony is going to review or read the reviews, and he will react to it. He hasn't seen the reviews yet. The order goes from the best reviews or best ratings to the lowest ratings. So are you ready to read these, Anthony?
Yeah, let's go. Let's see the
All
reviews.
right. So we have selected 10 reviews from the Korean community and the English community as well. And here it goes.
Oh, okay. This person played 52 hours. Give it
Mm-hmm.
five
Yep,
star.
yep.
If you choose not to play this game, it's the same as declining to try The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Red Dead Redemption 2, or Skyrim. This is what gaming is about, attempting and primarily experiencing and immersing oneself in a world where the outside world is non-existent. This is Crimson Desert. Oh, it is by
Okay.
DVR Night 96.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Do you agree with this?
Yes, 100%.
You like it that much?
No, well, that and then it's the same like the comment about the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild thing because I spoke to a couple of friends who also mentioned that this feels like that too. That has like the Breath of the Wild feeling to it,
Okay.
and I was saying yes, I would definitely feel like this is what gaming it should be because it is a world that's very immersive and you can actually get lost in it because
I
basically
see.
I mean basically you have the freedom to do what you need to do, freedom to
Okay.
explore, freedom to do what you need to do, like find meeting people, all that. It's like you have so much freedom and that's what it's all about.
Okay, and you two actually enjoy the freedom then?
Yeah, of course. That's what isn't that what gaming is about? It's having that freedom where you could become the actual character,
Okay.
and you become the story.
Yeah, so thank you for the review, DVR Night 96. You definitely enjoyed Crimson Desert and you played enough. I don't know about RDR2 or Breath of the Wild, but I can't say because I haven't played it. Next review goes. All right.
Oh goodness, 67 hours.
In 55 minutes.
Technically that would be 68 hours, even though it was only 55 minutes short. But let's see. The
Okay.
more I play, the more it becomes my goat. The level of freedom in this game is peak. Ooh,
Okay.
my
Gave
goat.
it a 5 star.
That's a pretty I guess ballsy way to say something for review.
But I mean, because I definitely read a review saying that it's pretty linear, although it looks pretty open world
hmm
back like environments, but you still have to do certain things that the game wants you to do.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Is it that freedom? Is it that much free, or do you get that much freedom?
As we were talking about how the game is does have that freedom to explore, freedom to do what you want to do,
Mm,
freedom to if you don't want to do the side quest, you could go straight to the main story, or you could go straight to the to the main boss
mm-hmm.
and get killed right away, like a lot of people did who decide
Okay.
to go that approach. So it gives you that freedom because like nothing is locked behind anything. So it's like if you want to, it's like you want to meet the first major boss or something, go ahead right in the beginning. We're not gonna tell you
Uh,
we cannot tell you you're not allowed to.
okay. So it
Anyway,
does give you the freedom of like what you want to do first or what you want to go about doing.
yeah,
But if you want to actually go do the story, like go through the story of it, you actually do have to do certain things that the game wants you to
of
do.
course.
Like,
I mean, if it's like this, if you give too much freedom, then you get upset with the game. But you might
mm,
get happy in the beginning, but you might get upset later on, being frustrated more or less. Like say, why is this happening to me? Why am I
mm,
keep dying? Why am I not strong enough? If you follow the
mm-hmm.
storyline, I will get that answer. Or people might say, this part is confusing. What's going on?
Okay.
If you have so sometimes too much freedom is not good, and sometimes some freedom is okay. And this game has that part where some freedom is okay, and it gives you that freedom. But it doesn't give you that. It doesn't give you that big freedom where you just jump into the game and go straight to the final boss, like in the Elder Ring.
Mm, mm. Okay.
How
I
people
guess,
do in the Elder Ring glitched.
all right. I guess balancing those two would be a bit difficult, especially for game developers. So yeah, so let's move on to the next one. We have a longer one.
Oh, this one's actually they put 153 hours.
Okay, so this person is
Mm.
a legit player.
153 hours, to be honest, if I remember, that is kind of close to completion time.
Okay.
If you could think about it. Most people completed the game in 150 hours or so, or
Mm-hmm.
180. So that kind of is there.
Okay.
So let's see. The pros: stunning visual across the vast continent of Pyro, diverse action with great sense of impact, impressive action cutscenes, massive amount of content, user-friendly and consistent updates from the developer.
Okay.
Okay, cons: difficult to figure out puzzles and boss mechanic. That's something funny. Control remains uncomfortable even after adjusting. Significant frame rate drops during large-scale combat. Try to remember if that actually happened to me. No, I don't think that happened to me yet. Lack of narrative depth in the story. Takes only 3 hours to play for the game to get fun. Oh, overall summary. If you get past the initial barrier to entry, this is a masterpiece. If games are being made at this level, it makes me really look forward to Doki 5.
Tokivi. Tokivi is another
Uh,
Perlevis game
yeah,
that was announced a while ago. I think it's like over 10 years now.
yeah.
But
People
they
thought it was
haven't
dead.
shown. Yeah. So okay, go ahead. Yeah, you can comment on it. Because
I mean, the 3 hours to play for the game to get fun, I kind of agree with that. It's like one of those things. It's like a TV show or something you compare it to. The first episode might not grab you into the show or something, but the second or third one might come, and that's 2 to 3 hours later. In this game, in Crimson Desert, is pretty much it because. Granted, I guess maybe the first 45 minutes is cutscene and tutorial, but the tutorial is only like teaching you how to fight. But everything else
Okay.
is cutscenes and dialogue. So that's the first 45 minutes. So you get into the backstory,
Okay.
and then you still have cutscenes and dialogues even after that. So before you actually have the freedom to actually say, oh, I could now explore. You're probably already in 2 hours into the game, 2 to 3 hours, depending on your pace, if you get distracted or not.
Okay. So I guess I kind of agree with, especially for movies and too. It's like, TV series too. Like if it's a grand series or something, you at least need, like, the first couple episodes, you need to hear their backgrounds and stuff. Like, for me watching Breaking Bad, I know like a lot of people say the first couple of episodes are like so boring, whatever, tiring, and then after that it become a masterpiece as well. So I think maybe Crimson Desert is in that era too. And also I heard a lot of people saying that there's no story or narrative behind, like they couldn't understand what is going on, like, in terms of the story of it. It wasn't a great narrative driven game at all.
I mean, yeah, it's like half and half. I kind of agree. I mean, it's like because it basically does throw you in this world. And you have all this stuff happening, and you have no idea how everything is connected.
Right.
But it's like this: you find as you progress and play the story more, the small little pieces you find helps you connect it, and then makes that big picture, draws that big
Right.
picture of the entire story. But of course, it takes time. It's like I remember it's like me playing The Witcher 3. When I first started playing Witcher 3, I got thrown into everything. I have no idea what's going on. I don't even know what the story. All I know is I'm about to hunt down this monster. Okay, all right. In this game, in Crystal Desert, you just jump in, and then you are about to like go on a, well, I don't want to be spoilers, but it's basically a revenge path. So it's like you are on you have a mission. You have like a whole focused goal mission, and it's your mission.
Right.
But everything else comes into play, like the stories, the side mission. They all come in, and they come in as a side thing. Even the main story comes in the side thing because your main mission is to basically go on a, like a vengeance path, like Ghost Rider or something. But but to get to that point, of course, you need help. You need to build yourself. So everything else comes into play. That's why there's not really a narrative story.
Yeah, thank you so much for the review, Dang-Hu. Also, Perlebees, please showcase something about Togevi. Next review. Here you go.
56 hours. A game like Soju is cheap, bad for your health, and nothing but a mass of chemicals sweetened with saccharin, yet you keep coming back to it.
Okay. He gave it 4 stars though. That's what.
Do you drink Soju?
I mean, I'm not a soju drinker. No, I mean,
Okay.
I did when I was young.
I kind of agree with that.
So it's cheap, bad for your health, but you keep
It is
coming back
cheap.
to it.
It does make sense because it has the it's like this. You take a sip and then you want more,
Mm,
and then you want more, and then you want more, and then
mm,
by the time you feel like you finish the first bottle, and then now you want to get another bottle.
right.
Because
I
then
guess
when you
so.
wake up and you start dreaming about, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, and like your mind is wasting, and then you come back to it after you stop playing it for like a break.
Oh, oh, funny.
Like so, yeah.
Yeah, but
Comparison.
this person did give a 4 stars, so that's good. That's comparatively good. Yeah, thank you, Dang Orby or Dan Gorby, or either way. But yeah, and next one, still 3.5, and this person played 209 hours.
Does this person actually finish the game and then just keep going?
I don't
I
know.
wonder. Let's see. A love-hate game where extraordinary adventure and empty narrative coexist.
Okay.
Overwhelming visual and excellent optimization. Exceptional fun in exploration and looting. Action sequence with a powerful sense of impact. Rapid post-launch support from the developer. There we go. That's
Okay,
what
that's good.
we're
Yeah,
talking.
there we go. Yep, yep, that's good. That's good.
See
Cons.
so. And then cons. Poor
Uh-huh.
understanding and controller support. That's what we always been talking.
Yeah.
A hollow empty main story. That's what we've been talking. Chronicle inventory space issue. Now that's another big thing people have been complaining about.
Yep. Yeah.
But they also are addressing that issues as well.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Graphical glitches. I think I've seen a few people see these issues, but then again, you have to understand it's a big game.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It's a
like
big game.
it's like you walking in the middle of a desert, and then and then yes, you find that one sinkhole that makes you go down the desert under the dune.
Mm,
Yes, that will happen.
yes.
But it's not. They cannot comb the entire desert just to see, make sure it's all safe. That's the hard
Mm-mm-mm.
part. So
Right.
that will be. You will have that issues and lingering
Mm.
quality of life issues and miscellaneous. But I mean, bugs are not is in every game. I don't think it's
Bugs.
ever any but a game that has no bugs at all.
Mm. True, true, true. Yes, I think this person also kind of wrapped, like, summarized all the things that people have been complaining. Um,
The person did actually finish the game though.
I'll bet. Oh, yeah, finish. Yeah, he says finish. So, and he did play, or he or she did play 210 hours almost.
But
So we can trust it. Trust the review.
yeah. Oh well, it's like we have been seeing with all the reviews the same comments, the same
Yeah.
things that people have been saying. So we see a pattern.
Mm. Yep, you do see a pattern.
hmm
Yeah. Thank you so much for the review, Sakura, and we'll move on to the next one.
This is a game where unnatural elements are scattered everywhere like desert sand. I know we were talking about desert. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
To me, whether the elements were familiar or strange, it felt like a discordance of shallow components. I cannot understand the conviction of Pearl Abyss in creating this Frankenstein called Crimson Desert. While some may find value in this creation exactly as it is, I hope that one day it becomes soothing, beautiful, rather than retaining the appearance of a monster.
So
Well,
I actually did read this review myself. This is by a content creator named Gan. She does a lot of reviews for a lot of different games, and it was very poetic in a way. This review was pretty poetic. Yeah. So I guess what she means by Frankenstein is like it's got good side and the bad side.
I mean, yeah, because in the end, it's still a monster.
Yes, but at the end, it's still the monster. But it could be a good monster, or a nice one. Yeah.
Frankenstein. That's yeah. I mean that would make sense. Like the game is like Frankenstein.
It is.
You
It
are
is.
even though it's a monster, it's still trying to hit that goal of becoming more real, I guess,
Hmm.
rather than a monster. So, but yeah,
Okay.
I mean that's pretty wow,
Yeah.
poetic.
I think the word Frankenstein is a good word to describe this game. Good side and the bad side. But in the end, it's a monster.
Yeah, I mean in the end, it's still kind of it's still complimenting the game, saying that
Yeah.
the person did enjoy the game. I mean, 60
Yeah,
hours.
yeah, yeah. Some part of it, yes, yes, definitely. And then she did. It's a she. She did play 60 hours of it, so she got a nice chunk of it already finished. Right.
hmm
And then we get spicier by giving a 2.
Okay, 28
Mm-hmm.
hours, mismatch,
And 2.
subject to
Mhm.
change. At least this person's polite.
Okay.
That the opinion might change later on, but let's see.
Right, right.
A friend comes back from a world tour, cooks up a mismatch soup with ingredients from every country they visit, and asks, how is it? Pretty good, right? In that pot, I see chow mein, ramen, and Napoleon spaghetti all tangled into one. Crimson Desert, you are a game, you are an artificial world where thoughts must come first. So why do you build something without thought and then expect it to look natural?
Okay. So again, this is another mismatch of like trying to put everything they like into one game, but it didn't work out as well, or how people expected it to be.
In this case, I feel like, yeah, because it's going to the food kind of concept where it may look good, but
Yeah.
does it taste good? But does
Yeah,
it
yeah,
taste
yeah, yeah,
good?
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I've
So
done stuff where I mix food too. I just throw anything in the pot. Also, it's called
yeah, it,
leftovers.
yeah, but that I mean, but this case, it's like more like cooking all the different food and ingredients from other countries and then putting all in together. So
I
and
mean, yeah,
he, yeah,
it's like, oh well, because you know what? Now that I think about it, if we think, yeah, like you said, putting all these ingredients from all these different countries in the world, what Pearl Abyss was trying to do is they're trying to try something that people would not expect.
true,
Like
true.
it's like saying like like putting well in this case it's because this is something I had before, putting chocolate in pasta.
Oh God,
So replacing the
you've done,
sauce, red tomato
you've
sauce
actually
with
done
chocolate.
that? Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
I actually went to a restaurant that actually served that as one of the
Oh,
dishes.
okay,
So it's like
okay,
this. So it's like you're so used to eating pasta, and it's like tomato sauce, and it's like all the so you're used to it. Every game would be the same thing. They'll follow the same format, the same recipe.
mm.
But then you come in to this restaurant, and there's no red sauce, but they still put chocolate. And you're like, this does
Okay,
not follow the same recipe.
okay,
And they said they want to try something new and see how you like it.
mm.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
In the end of the story, I did not finish that pasta. That was disgusting.
Yeah, I'll bet. Like, if like, am I going back to that restaurant? Probably not.
No, I'm probably not gonna have that ever again. So I guess,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
It's like a one-time thing. But yeah, thank you for the review. Uhehe. He or she gave 2 stars out of 5. He did give 5 stars on graphics, although he gave 1 star on narrative and controls. It's a pattern, and convenience too.
It's
Okay.
a pattern.
Yeah, and also he played a good 28 hours, so it's good. And from here, the reviews get spicier, so be aware. There you go. One
Content
star.
warning.
Sorry, Paralbis.
Mm,
It's actual reviews from the players. So
9 hours and 15 minutes. So that means the person played 3 hours of the tutorial and stuff. So 9 hours, you probably still in first chapter, chapter
yeah,
one or chapter two. No, chapter one
hmm
definitely, because I was there. The worst game
one
of
star.
my
hmm
second only to The Last of Us Part. So wait, this person does The Last of Us Part Two was bad also?
A lot of people actually did hate it. The Last of Us 2, the second one.
Interesting. Okay, okay, interesting. I should have never touched it. The moment I missed out on the Steelbook pre-order bonus I wanted, I should have canceled it, but my past self was stupid enough to go through with this purchase. I wasn't even this angry when I pre-ordered Cyberpunk 2077. Wow. We got to talk
Okay.
about that. This is the first time I've been truly furious since Neil Druckmann messed up everything with The Last of Us 2. If I had just played back as the first, this disaster wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Yeah, I think he meant The Last of Us 2, not Part 2. The Last of Us 2 is a disaster, especially in the Korean community, like gaming community. Everyone hated it because of the story. But
Mm.
anyways, and I do remember the Cyberpunk 27 or
Yeah,
2077.
20,
The
Cyberpunk 2077 was a
uh,
disaster.
um, it was a disaster. Yes, that was the word I was looking for. It was a disaster in the beginning. People
Like
were
that
like
was like
hating it.
that was a natural disaster where it
It
was waiting
was.
waiting to happen.
Mm,
And they took them years to rebuild
right.
the game.
Mm,
And it was because of that when they rebuilt it, it got better reviews.
mm,
But how long did it take to get to that part? Is that because they basically just restructured the entire game again, start from the beginning.
right.
And that took them years and years. And yeah, it was bad. And
But
I
now
think
it's in a good state, though. Yeah.
the promotion was pretty big too. They promoted
Yeah.
crazy for that game.
I remember
But
that.
yeah, now it's better because
A lot better. A lot better.
technically, in my opinion, I think that game was like probably the worst game ever when it first came out.
Yeah, when it first came out. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I was super hyped up and excited for it because it was something I like. Open world, cyberpunk,
Mm-hmm.
sci-fi. It's like freedom,
Perfect.
do whatever you
Yep,
want, and everything. And then yeah,
that's perfect.
I would say her too. Yeah, Cyberpunk's probably worse than anything.
Mm. But this person actually did hate pre-ordering this one before, or not pre-ordered it. He missed the pre-order because he wanted the art book or the steel book, whatever. But
Yeah,
then
which
he
I got. I
canceled
got
it.
the Steelbook.
Yeah, and then he actually went to go buy the full launch version when it came out. So um
The,
yeah,
the, the funny
he
comment is
hated it.
about the person about saying that if I should play Black Desert first, and the
Yeah.
disaster wouldn't have happened in the first place. If I
Um
remember, Crimson Desert was supposed to be a prequel. It was supposed to be a part of Black Desert, but then they separated it, I think, if I recall, to make it a
mm,
single player. It was supposed to be an
okay.
MMO. So the way it was built, it was an MMO game. But so, because they followed Black Desert, and but people, when it comes to Black Desert, there's huge amount of community. There's a huge fan base.
Yep, they already had a huge fan base. I remember. I do remember.
Yeah, and then people were all excited for Crimson Desert when they announced that. And
Mm,
the entire community of people who play Black Desert was excited for it. So
mm.
it's like this, like not all games appeal to everyone, I guess. Yes, I mean, yeah, if you play Black Desert first, you probably will understand Crimson Desert and how it works. But for people who hasn't played Black Desert, from what I heard, they haven't played Black Desert, but they played Crimson. Now they want to play Black Desert. So it's like, a vice versa thing that happened. But yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So but thank you for the review, Sangchunim.
So I mean, you see, it always goes to that point again. Is cost of video game is always going to be high, or
Mm,
low, depending.
mm.
But it's like this: how many hours can you play that'll be worth the cost?
Right.
So if you buy a game for like $60 or $70, you expect to play at least 70 hours or more or something because it'd be like $1 for an hour, kind of in the comparison.
Yeah.
But something close to that is like, yeah, so in Crimson Desert, you are willing to spend so many hours. Like, even completing the story will be equivalent to the cost of the game. That's the main story. But doing the other side stuff, that was
Mm,
like extra bonuses, like bonusing and stuff for you. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, I mean, in the end, gaming is a business. They need to make money. How
yeah.
else
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
they continue making games? It's not like they're gonna make a game and then run off with their money and then retire on a boat or something on an island.
Right.
As someone who enjoys making games, they will want to make money to continue making more games. And of course,
Mm,
a game this size, this large, they had a huge team. How
yeah.
you got to pay?
Yeah.
You have to pay everybody. Everybody needs to get paid too. It's like that. It's a huge. It's not like indie studio with only one or two people or
Mm,
something. But it's like it's a huge team. Everyone put their work into it. You have to pay for their work hours and how many hours they put in.
right. But they did manage to sell over 5 million copies. I think that news came out like 2 3 days ago. So they probably are close to maybe 6 million. I don't know. Will
True.
they ever pass like the 10 million sales mark? Not sure.
Pop,
But
not sure either.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. But I mean, obviously, I mean, I agree. They're companies, so they probably want to make a lot of money.
Yeah, I
But
agree. I mean,
yeah, and what gamers want is a quality for the money they spend and the
of
time they
course.
spend too.
Of course. I mean, like it always goes back to the story about when it comes to Expedition 33, the most
Mm,
gorgeous game that came out. They had a huge team.
right.
They sold so much. It's like, if I recall, like yeah, they made so much money, and then the profit was super high that they were allowed to do other stuff after the game was done. I
Mm-hmm.
think they were able to do like set up concerts and stuff to do live events for music because people, of course, enjoy the music. Because any a game with music is like the most important concept. And but then they also introduced free DLC. If I recall, Crimson Desert mentioned something about what Pearl Biz mentioned. I think they did mention. If I'm trying to remember it 100%, they said there won't be no future paid DLC. Everything will be free update.
Oh,
So
okay.
if it's
So
gonna be free
they're
update, it means they have to make money to get that free update to work.
right. So I don't know
Because
what's coming.
yeah, the roadmap is long. Like it's a game
Mm,
that's another thing. It's a big game, which means they can fill in the small gaps. Since it's a huge game with an open world, they can put more stuff inside.
mm,
They said if they're going to do it, they can add stuff for free. And
right.
then it comes to the point is yeah, it's worth the cost.
Mm. Yeah,
But yeah,
but still, Crimson Desert is a standout for Navicritic score 80 at 86. So that's still a good score to have. It's not a masterpiece or in the
I mean,
essential
86.
tier.
Yeah, 86 is good.
Yeah, not too bad.
But it's
That's
been
good.
like what,
So
1 month since it came out?
right, and it also, if you remember it, it also started with a mixed Steam review score, but now
Oh,
I
that's
think it's
true.
like mostly positive. I think.
That's true. That is true. Give it time. That's all.
Do you have any? What's the review of today? Like, what's the most memorable review that you read of all these, or the one that you
It's actually
agree,
pretty
or
funny. It's actually the Frankenstein one.
you like the
I can't stop
Frankenstein one?
thinking. I can't stop thinking about that
Yeah, I actually didn't manage to look at the
because
screenshot, but
I actually agree with. I actually see it's Frankenstein. There's some good parts and there's some bad parts, of course. But in the end, it's like it's just it's trying to become something beautiful.
mm,
But in the end, it's still a monster. Like that's going to keep me in my mind when I play Crimson Desert now. That I'm
right.
playing a Frankenstein game.
Yeah, so thank you for yeah, so you're the review of the day, Gan. I don't know, I just made this up, but the word Frankenstein is what the word that describes Crimson Desert the best, according to Anthony, who has played at least 150 hours, I don't know, 100 hours ish. Thank you so much for coming, Anthony.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah. And if I ever talk about, I think I know you're playing other games right now. I know which game you're playing. Maybe if we have a chance, we could read those reviews as well. But thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
And that was React to Review with George and guest Anthony. Thank you for watching,
Hey.
everyone. I'll see you guys next time.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya. Bye bye.
Bye bye.